What's up, family, and welcome back to my channel. What if I told you I could help you build 5 streams of income without changing anything that you're doing in your normal day-to-day life with only using a cell phone or a laptop? Would you be interested? All right, well, let's talk about these 5 streams. We have Forex, HFX, DCX, IBO, and I could also help you build your own dropshipping store. But today, we're only going to talk about HFX, which stands for High Frequency Forex. The market is open 24 hours, 7 days a week. With HFX, you don't have to worry about counting pips. Your entry is key. Your money is your limit, and you get high payouts. You usually trade from a time frame of 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. It depends on how much you put on the clock, but most people do 1 to 2 minute trades and get paid way more than what they started with. So what's the T with the binary options, and how do they work? Well, you go in a trade for a matter of 1 to 2 minutes, and if you are buying, you want to buy while it's low. If you are selling, you want to sell while it's high. Simple, right? You don't have to count any pips. You don't have to stay in a trade for long periods of time to get a profit. With HFX, there is no stop loss or take profit. Profit and percentage risk is determined upfront. Call and put equals buy and sell. Specific time frames is 5 minutes to 2 minutes. The brokers that we use are built in within the system. So binary options are financial instruments traders use to determine asset price. We can even trade stocks. We could trade anything that you could think of with this one system. So if you look at this chart, you will see where our entry level is. And the word call is next to it. Call means buy, and it's always green. As long as my trade stays above this line within a matter of 1 to 2 minutes, depending on what I choose, then I won this trade. Same thing with put, which means sell. As long as it stays under the entry, I won that trade. So to make it plain, green is buy and red is sell. Okay? And you see how the arrow under the line and over the line. Okay, let's get back into it. Benefits. What are the benefits of trading binary options? Let's talk about it. You don't have to sit in a trade for a long period of time. Like I said before, you could get in and out, and you can make high profit in that period of time. So let's do a quick recap. Call means buy, which means that the trade has to be above the entry for a period of time, however long you got yourself in the trade. And put means sell, which means as long as you stay under that line, you won that trade. Rollover extends your time, but also extends your risk, okay? Now let's trade. But before we do, I want to give you a demonstration on what we just talked about. Right here, we are in a buy, which would be the call, right? And as long as I stay above this line and I have a $50 entry, my payout is 80%. I won that trade. Same thing with sell, which is puts. As long as I stay below this line with a $200 entry, I win this trade, which will be well over $384. Okay? And that was in a matter of 1 minute. Now that we talked about that, let's get a little more advanced. What is my strategy? Well, what I do is I find the high points and the low points, and I just mark those up with a big bold line. That's it. So I know when the price breaks below one of those points, it's either going to reverse and go the opposite way. I also use a few indicators, which I will talk about with you guys later, but for right now, let's just talk about the basics. So after I mark my charts up, I watch the trade and which way it's going. I also use my indicators to tell me which way that the trade will be moving next. If everything aligns with what I see on my chart and price has actually broken with one of my zones, then I know which way the trade is going. So I just put in the call or the put, depending on what I see on the chart, right? And I win my money. So with these, I've been taking $50 trades, and you can see every place that has broken. I also use a trend line to see what trend that the market is going in. So as soon as it breaks my trend line, which is that line, that line that's going sideways right there, I know that the market is getting ready to push down past because it already broke the trend. So it's starting a new trend. And as you can see, the trend ended up going downwards. So you see this right here? This is called consolidation. You never want to trade when you are in consolidation, because the market will kick you out of every trade that you try to profit off of. Okay. Now right here, you can look on the side of the chart. You will also see time frames, but you will also see pairs, and it will also tell you what way the market will be going with that specific pair within that specific time frame, depending on what you click on the side of the menu. Okay, so you could do Bitcoin, you could do gold, you could do stocks, you could do everything with this one app, and you can make a lot of money in a few minutes. That's why we call it money in minutes. So thank you guys for watching. I know this video was short. I didn't want to make it too long, but I hope you guys got some value from this. And if you are interested in learning more, don't hesitate to reach out. Love you.